truck!
We're alive, but we're safe! Full slide
Oh,
jump.
he puts the 11 car into the wall here.
Oh, you're wrecking me!
Will we fight for the lead lap or we let him
Oh,
go?
he got over!
Went back green over the...
All hacks has broken loose here. Hello everyone and welcome to another race here today. D3, the trucks battled out here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is Chris in booth today, followed along by Lee and...
Hello everyone.
And, I forgot his name. Cut. Daniel!
Daniel's talking.
Daniel is here. Here we go, there is Daniel. Anyways, out on track right now. Who is it?
Looks like it's... Blank stand. I forget.
I can't find who it is exactly right now. Gonna have to cycle through some names here. Is it Keeper?
What?
Hold on, I think it's Pero. Yeah, it's Pero. Okay, that's who it was.
Oh, he's...
Yeah, so Pear's out first, then we have, I think,
Oh, what?
Plasma,
Too invalid.
Glitch.
What? Too invalid, what? Anyways. Yeah, I guess that's the end of him.
9's on track.
Okay, so should we, would you like to start the interviews?
Not yet. Not yet.
We will soon now.
Yeah, we will soon. Don't worry, Lee. You're a little anxious, man.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Plasma on track. Is he starting his first lap? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so if we look at Pear's first lap, it's a 27.9, which, we can't really get a good tell because of the practice times are much different due to the slipstream, but I don't think that's going to be a strong lap for this race qualifying.
Well, you never know. There's a Lee. So, Lee, you're going to be out and everything due to the suspension. How is this taking an impact on you? Are you sad? Are you mad? I mean, what's going on?
No, obviously we've had this talk like a million times, and I know it was coming, but yes, it's more of a learning experience. I understand that to kind of race, you can't just do whatever you want, and so now I'm moving down and I'm racing elsewhere, and I'm just gonna sort myself out because I'm a fast racer and teams are interested, but they're not interested unless I clean myself up.
Well, Lee, I appreciate you being modest and everything, you know? You're not one of those cocky drivers that are like, yeah, I didn't deserve to get suspended and everything like that, you know? Like, you understand, so I appreciate it, you know? But, sadly, unfortunately, you are not gonna be able to move on today. So, very unfortunate to you, but hey, you get to be in the booth with us today.
Yeah, we'll move on and we'll make sure it's a good stream today. So, we look at Plasma. He's gone almost a second slower. He's gone about 0.8 slower than Para, so this is not a good start for him. It looks like he might even start from the back in this lap.
Anyways, which...
Next truck up is the 10 of Halo.
Yes, Halo will be out right now, but... What's that Glitch's run? Doesn't look like it is. He's gonna come across the line. Does he have enough speed to carry through?
28.129.
Whoops, I didn't realize I'm in the flag stand.
He's second.
So Daniel can confirm he is second. So
Second fastest right now.
Para's still fastest. Followed by Glitch and Plasma. I talked to Dominic earlier. I asked him how's the pressure, how is he handling the pressure of being on that verge of elimination. He said, I'm trying, if I lose, I lose. And, you know, I asked him, you know, do you remember anything special about this season, you know? Like, you've made it so far, and...
First,
yeah?
it looks like Ultra is pole, Para second, Plasma third. Just updated.
So
Glitch has gone pole here. He had a bit of a tricky lap, turn 2 coming out of it. He struggled on the exit, but he's still pole right now. I think all these times are going to probably be beat, but we'll see if I eat my words.
Let's see.
Hey, well.
Anyways, if I could finish what I was talking about for Dominic. Poor guy, you guys just interrupted him. Rude. Anyways. Halo now will take pole, just a little bit behind Pero here. Dominic, I asked him, you know, what was so special? You had a good run this season, you know, it was very special. And, you know, you tried. So, and he said, you know, I remember the first race, he missed them. And he picked up the pace and actually surprised himself. Lee, I believe you said that he needs to finish 2 positions higher to secure a spot. But he does have usual good pace and should be able to clutch up when he does. When he is able to.
Yeah, so he would have to finish 2 positions higher than Dames to secure a next round position, and he did take fastest lap in practice, so it's off to a good start. He is 3 spots away from qualifying, and so we'll see what he does there. But if you'd like to bring up Bug if you wanted to, I think we be a nice time to.
Yeah. Well, actually, we'll do it once he ends his qualifying round. However, I want to point out there a fun fact: Dominic is on the verge of elimination because he fell asleep taking a pre-race nap. So.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward there. You're about to be eliminated in the round of 11 because you fell asleep laying down. I cannot believe it, these guys sometimes.
Yeah, that was during one of the regular season races, but it was still one of the more memorable moments we'll ever get in RSCRA. I don't think we've ever had anyone fall asleep at the wheel.
Anyways, right now before the race starts, locked in is basically Para, Plasma, and Glitch, but sort of safe. It's Halo and Bug, so they need to really be out there. Stay vigilant and not really get caught in anything stupid like wrecks or anything like that. So they have to take it nice and easy out there. As Kamba comes across the line, what does he get, Dominic? Or Daniel? Gosh, I can't believe it. Pole! Wow. That's fast.
Very fast.
Pole.
Okay, so I think K-Dub is going out now for his lap. What is he going to be able to do? So his brother just put it on pole. Hopefully, he's able to do somewhat near, as he did not have a very promising race last time, and his brother took a nice P4, I think it was. So hopefully there isn't a bit of rivalry. Hopefully they're teaching each other, and he's going to be able to help him. So coming on his first lap now is K-Dub.
Anyways, yeah, I guess we could bring up K-Dub now while his brother's out there. Let's see what K-Bug comments on his brother. K-Bug, you got us? I know you have a mic, don't be shy, don't bite. There we go. Yes. K-Bug, your brother's out there right now, how you feeling? You just have provisional pole. That was a fast lap, man.
I was expecting a worse lap.
No offense, but I was there, I was the same. I was expecting like 4th. Right there, but you came across the line fast, man. So, as it stands, congrats. Basically, you have pole, and that might even I shouldn't say lock yourself in, but puts you in pretty comfortable position there for the race. So, Gambug, what are your expectations heading into this race for you?
Run as best as I can and stay in front of the top 5.
Okay, that's pretty good idea. I guess you've taken pole so far, and you just want to get top 5 finish. But I have a few questions about your pre-race tactics. So once you join the practice session, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to learn the track, the tires? Like, how do you approach it?
I do 2 things. I try to see how long I can last on tires and fuel, to see how long I can go, and also see what my line could be.
I see.
Anyways,
Do you have a preference when you get out there, whether you want to be in clean air or you want to be in slipstream range, try to emulate a sort of race line?
I don't want to be behind anybody.
I don't want to, just plain and simple, I don't want to be behind anybody.
That is, yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah,
See, yeah. A few drivers we have heard from that I've talked to personally in other VCs, they said that they love to be behind drivers because they feel like the typical race line is much different than a practice line with clean air. But so yeah, but obviously it's working well for you. You're doing great. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts, man. You never know how long it'll be until you get caught up in a wreck.
I thought you were gonna say caught up in like a death, but okay, yeah.
No, not a death. No.
I hope I don't die.
Yeah, no, we hope so too.
We don't hope so either. Don't worry. Looks
Okay,
like
so
Gambug is
validation.
still on pole.
So Cam is still on pole, and now we have Keeper, who should be going very soon as Barry just finished his second lap and he's out.
Yeah, looks like Barry just gonna be last here. That's interesting to see. But Keeper, aka Dominic, let's see what he can do. Should we call him Keeper or Dominic?
You call him Keeper. His real name's Dominic, but he likes to be called Keeper. So interesting tactic here. I'll commentate his lap because I'm his boy. So he gets slow around the last turn. And he tries to get a lot of speed on the main straight, and he takes a wide line. He's touching the wall. That's going to be invalid. We'll wait for that to pop up. But so he's gonna have to go around for a second lap. He loves to take the wide line, as we know, for a lot of these tracks, and then he's very good at overtaking.
Into the wall.
Invalidate him.
That's gonna be well, he already got the invalidation actually.
I don't think that will invalidate his second lap. He goes real wide, but he looks to be carrying a lot of speed through it.
He's carrying a lot of speed actually.
Yeah, and enters.
This will be a good exit. This will be a good exit here.
Could be a good exit. And so he looks very fast. He brakes really late. He talks about how late he brakes and how he gets that track position during the race.
Let's see. Is he gonna be able? He needs to qualify good here. What can you do? Oh, not the best, but not the worst.
Yeah,
that is a
P5.
P5 as of right now.
It's right in the middle. I don't think that's what he wants, but
yeah, I don't think that's what anyone wants. You want to be up there. You want to be up there at the start.
Yeah, I think I'm eating my words. I think you could say that. I thought that that those 27.8s were going to be easily beaten, but no, even the best drivers out there, it's obviously a very good time. So respect all those drivers that have done it.
Anyways, it looks like Lou's gonna be the next one out here, winning the ARCA race last weekend on a very controversial finish.
One of the most controversial races, I would say.
You have, what race was that? There was this really one race actually that I think it was the first ever D2 race at Talladega. I won the race, but it's a very controversial finish because I'm not gonna read it from my mind. I'm gonna read it from the official's words. I was pushed under the line, and so I was pushed under the line, and I passed the person under the line. But again, as I said, or as the official said, I should put it that, I was pushed under the line. So therefore, I took the race win, which was my first ever race win in the RSCRA, and I'm actually 2 for 2 on Talladega races. So I'm very proud of that.
I see. So you're the Dega.
I'm Brad Keselowski.
Yeah. So let's look at Lou here. He's on his second lap. It's his only chance. His first lap, he comes in real slow. and he goes down low. So when you see that kind of turning ability in the car, you know that the car is not going too fast, because you want to be able to push the car to its limit and just ride the line that the car has given you. And it looks like he's really struggling. I do not feel like this is going to be a good lap, but we'll have to see.
Let's see. What does he get? P4. So.
Okay, P4.
You did
Obviously,
okay,
obviously I know nothing. This is a horrible debut commentating race. Wait, it's Lou, not Para. Oh yeah, he does get P4 number. Yeah, so
whoever
right
is changing the timing board, please do not. Anyway, so you can see here, yeah, so you can see the game creator is asking for everyone to stop with the timing board.
Who's the last driver? Is this
I don't believe. No, this is not the last driver. I believe whoever is in that 17 car needs to come out. I don't know who is in that 17 car. Is that Josh? That might be Josh. No, that is not Josh. That is nowhere near Josh.
I don't know.
Anyways, that 11 car though, I believe that is Rex actually. So Rex racing today, subbing in for actually not subbing in for anyone, just charting. You know, having a ride, just a little ride. Just Saturday stroll today on this wonderful Saturday evening here in New Hampshire.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's New Hampshire and we got sunny weather. Who would have ever thought that it would be sunny in New Hampshire on
No
December?
one at all. I'm telling you, it's global warming, man.
Yeah, I know it is. I can tell you, in New England right now, global warming fully affects 66 the other day in New York.
Holy smokes. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways.
Yeah, they said I should go to Miami this weekend, but I think Miami's come to me.
Oh.
So whoever's in this 11 car is definitely getting out of lap 1 invalidation.
Yep, lap 2 actually.
Lap 2 invalidation. So whatever is lap 1. Who is that in that
That is
car
Rex.
right there? It is Rex, so...
Yes, so he could technically just pull it in if he wanted to, unless he wants a little bit more practice on his exits. So
he is actually pole right now. I'm not...
Wow.
I'm not sure. Did you see his lap 1 get invalidated? I'm not sure.
It looks like lap 2 was invalidated, but I don't know about lap 1. I assume it wasn't lap 1 though, so I'm pretty sure he does have pole. His poor Kamba gets robbed again of another special position. Again and again. You know, this kid, I feel horrible for his kid, I'll tell you right now.
The reason why I do feel the worst for him is coming into turn 1. He's got Glitch behind him, who is notorious for taking those positions off the start. He's a great guy off the start, and as well Para. Para loves the first few laps of,
look who else is about to ruin poor Cambuck's time. Here's Terry on track and subbing for Dames here. Dames is in the not so good spot, as we talked about before. He's the first person above that cutoff line. So he really wants to have a great run today, so hopefully he can, but again, he's gotta really help Dames here. Dames doesn't have the greatest playoff run, so that's very sad to see for Dames. As it looks like Tech9 will most likely not make it today.
Yeah. So I'm very curious. Terry, one of the best drivers that we probably have on this field, he takes the high line, barely misses the wall, so he is pushing it.
Yeah.
But he is that good that he's able to do that, and that's why.
If Dames is watching the stream, I'll tell you right now, man, he's pushing everything for you, man.
Yeah, he's trying to keep you in this race, and hopefully he can stay in it. And so on the exit, really nice and wide.
A mid exit.
But he only gets P4.
Only
That's
P4. Well, that still does push Para down, but Cambug still poor Cambug, man, still got robbed.
Still
got robbed.
Wow,
Gosh dang it. Rex, I know you're watching this, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we gotta make sure to tell Cambug to hold his ground into turn 1 off the start. So, yeah, that'll be soon to come.
Yeah, Cambug, man. You can't keep getting robbed, man. Gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, yeah, so Terry actually tied for P3, but technically it does go glitch because glitch set the time first, so no need to worry about that. As there's a big dog, I guess. Anyways, yeah, chaos has just erupted.
Yeah, for some reason it's nice to be a dog.
Anyways, folks, as you can see, Tricks first. Well, as of right now, this is unofficial qualifying results. Drake's first, Cambuck second, Glitch third, Terry fourth, Para fifth, Lou sixth, Halo seventh, Keeper eighth, Caleb ninth, Plasma 10th, and Barry dead last, P11. We'll be right back after a couple of commercials. Don't go anywhere, because you're right here on RSN, the home of the RSCRA and the home of the Trucks playoffs.
You want fries with that? You want fries with that?
Want fries with that? Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like with your hot and crispy fries?
Introducing Wendy's new fries. Guaranteed hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. They're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Get to Wendy's and try our new hot and crispy fries for yourself.
You know what? Here's to going for it. And being terrible. Here's to giving it a shot, even though your shot is, garbage. To being the queen of the court. Oh, maybe not escort. To feeling the burn, even if there shouldn't be a burn to feel. To trying your best, even though your swing is the worst. Here's to going down way harder than you get back up.
Possibly one more ball.
To giving it your all, even though you kind of suck. But you know what doesn't suck? Ooh. Trying to do something you've never done before. That doesn't suck at all. Not even a little.
What? I ain't got a 9 to 5. I do music 24 hours a day. It's not 9 to 5. I can't hear what you are trying to say if you ain't on my vibe. I'll put in the work. Them man are doing this thing part time, now I'm doing this thing all day. I'll put in the work. Look, nah, I don't care what you think or say, I'll put in the work all day. I'll put in the work all day.
Quarter Pound King in the 2 for $6, only at BK.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Oh, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Knocked down in the dirt, yeah. Pushing through all the hurt, yeah. Got blood on my shirt, yeah. Just putting in the work, yeah. Feel it running in my veins, like a runaway train. I'm never backing down, never taking no bow. Can't stop me now. Rising like legends over
has so much new, I couldn't fit it all in the last ad.
Yep. So let me finish this. There's new hickory smoked bacon, fresh mozzarella, smashed avocado. You know what? There's a lot. But it all makes a better footlong.
Can I get a word in?
Sure. Take the tagline.
Because
you got to refresh to be fresh.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything from how they make it to how they bake it to how they bring it to you.
This new Turkey Cali Fresh is incredible.
Do you even eat bread?
Steph, it's a commercial.
Free forms, 25 days, 25 days, 25 days of Christmas song. Frosty, Grinch, Buzz, and Woody, and the Santa Claus.
So much crazy Christmas, it's a Yuletide marathon.
What's it called?
I forgot.
Free forms, 25 days of Christmas song. 25 days, 25 days, 25 days of just because. What's it called?
I forgot.
Please, somebody make it stop. Free forms, 25 days of Christmas song.
You guys give up or you're thirsty for more?
I've got an idea.
Welcome back, everyone, to the D3 truck race. Welcome back, everyone, to the D3 truck race. New Hampshire. Welcome back, everyone. My mic got cut off there for a second. But today, we are finally getting the race to start, and I think we have the booth here. So we're gonna go up there. But we're all are thinking our predictions. It's gonna be a hard race. We couldn't see any oddball favorites, but I think it's gonna be a pretty tight race. So, who are your guys' predictions to win this? Yeah, so Cambug's got a driver in his car, and they're all lining up for the announcements now. So we'll pair it, and then we'll come back to them.
Sorry about that. Okay, I actually had to be muted again for some reason. My mic's been acting weird today. So folks, will be right, national anthem today, brought to you by Spice Girls, okay, by just some random kid you found off the internet. Please stand and remove your hats for national anthem.
Okay. That was... So, now that we're finally finished with the national anthem, everyone, we're going to continue the predictions.
So
we
again,
have all
I
the
said
drivers getting ready to line up now.
Being home today, so Daniel, I say today Cambug finally brings it home today. That's my opinion. So Daniel, go ahead. Oh, I guess he's not
Daniel,
muted.
you are.
Lee?
He's muted.
Lee,
So
Lee,
yeah.
What are your thoughts? Who's your pick to win today?
Yeah, so my pick, I love Cambug, great driver, loved racing with him, but he's got a lot of people. Glitch is P3, so he's got a lot of aggressive drivers right behind him. My pick for today is going to be Glitch. He's sitting P3. I feel like he's going to get out of any of the issues that are going to come in the back of the pack early on, and hopefully he gets by your pick, Cambug, off the start.
Anyways, so let's go ahead, go through the order today. So, of course, let's do it old style, shall we? So, ladies and gents, starting first today, getting pole, the 11 of Rex. Yeah, but also on the outside of him in row 1, Cambug. And then, behind Cambug, Glitch. The outside Glitch, and that's 17 car subbing in for Diggs. Terry. Terry in row 3, Tara and Blue. Behind Tara and Blue in row 4, Halo and Dominic. Behind them in row 5, Kato and Plasma. Qualifying last in row 6, the 27th car of Barry. Folks, double star research for today here at the Uno 125 laps. This is a 1.058 mile long track. Very little banking, very little space to actually get up there. So, ladies and gents, get up on your feet, you hot dogs. We're going racing at New Hampshire.
Look like Cambug has a good lead, and Glitch goes wide into turn 1. He loses 4, almost 5 positions like that. And Cambug, your prediction to win today's race is sitting up in P2, challenging Rex already. Wow.
But here's Cambug. He's going to be able to get to the bumper of Rex. He's going to go inside. He's going to go inside. He's going to be able to get the quarter panel to get to the corner. No, he's not going to be able to get to the quarter panel, but he's going to be on this bumper actually in the corner. But here comes the 17 of Terry. Terry's going to be able to move. He's going to get into the little draft that they are provided. Maybe even get to his bumper. No. However, Rex pulling away a little bit. The laps appear to be glitched, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I was just listening to a truck race or an auction, but yeah, Cambug gets a great start. That is Terry right behind him, who dives up the inside.
Oh, he dives up the inside! Oh, he gets it. Wow.
Yeah. So now we got our top 3 all sitting very comfortably. They've looked like they've already started to pull away from the pack. And then his pair sitting behind them.
He's in
who is this?
Oh my gosh! Keep absolutely sends it! That's gonna be a warning. Warning and more. Yep, there's the warning.
That is tough verbal. So
well,
Cambug
he did mention how aggressive he wants to be in order to lock himself in, but I don't think he meant that aggressive now.
All or nothing today.
Yeah, I think he fell asleep again.
I hope not. I hope not. That would be funny, but it would probably disrupt a lot of the drivers in this race. So
anyways,
Cambug is looking.
Oh, Rex is way in the wall. But Cambug's gonna be able to slide past Terry. He's gonna put a bumper to Terry. He blocks him. That's gonna stop Terry's momentum. Great block here by Cambug. He's gonna have to enter low here.
Yeah. So Cambug, the issue is he's stuck on the low line, so he has to break a lot later, and he's really not getting a good exit. If you could pick up the slipstream off of Rex, that's gonna be good. But yeah, so Terry, it looks like he honestly might get the pass down here because he has so much momentum out of the turns.
And that slipstream though was actually Terry on a front stretch, so he's gonna have a lot of momentum exiting this corner. Let's see if he can actually make the pass on Cambug. No, whoa, Cambug has the run actually, somehow. But they're catching up to Rex though. But Terry's gonna put the bumper to Cambug, and Cambug's gonna have to slide the track. And they're neck and neck to the line.
Yeah. So I just want to take a quick peek back of the pack now. So we look down. Glitch is sitting in P8. This is going to be not so great for him. He is technically secured, but he's having trouble off the start. He lost 5 positions, as well as Keeper and Plasma all sitting in the back. Lost a lot of time to these front runners.
Keeper, however, is working on Lou now, but is also getting worked on by Glitch. Is he going to be able to escape elimination here? Who knows, because Terry, subbing in for Dames, the person above the cutoff line, is actually in second right now after he moved Cambug out the way. So, you also have to wonder if Cambug remembers the move at Dover by Terry. Who knows, maybe he'll come back into Terry's court here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Watch that third truck.
The third truck of who?
Cambug.
Okay. Oh, of Cambug. Cambug is the
Daniel keeps cutting in and out.
He might run into the back of the second truck.
Okay. I see. Yeah.
We've encountered a little bit of lag here.
Oh my goodness, Cambug with a huge dive bomb down the inside
He's gonna put the bump on Terry. Terry's gonna play up the track. This is gonna allow Cambug. Oh, he's in the wall too! Ah, he put a little bit of paint into the wall. Thank God for safe barriers.
So, usually, Cambug is a very clean driver. He doesn't drive too aggressively because he has a lot of speed. There's a caution already?
Caution already? I don't know who it was.
Okay, so there's a caution right now, but I'm going to do a quick briefing on Cambug. Great driver. It's more of a driver profile. Cambug, he's a great driver, and he knows how to race NASCAR. His pack racing abilities, 10 out of 10. He knows how to keep it clean, he knows how to make the moves, and he knows how to qualify well. The struggles that he has is that a lot of these drivers are very aggressive, like we talked about many times before. And today, it looks like he's already gotten a great start, and he's fighting with one of the best drivers in this whole lineup of Terry. We saw how he just dominated Phoenix, and there's a new track to all of them, but still, Terry, his skill ability is crazy. And the fact that he's up there with, like, cup drivers right now, fighting, it's just amazing. So I do hope that he does really well.
It's quite a sight, yeah, it's quite a sight to see.
And he's a driver that's really emerged this playoff race.
Oh yeah.
So we'll
he's
be
really
keeping
been a great
an eye on
driver,
him.
really all the time. And they're gonna choose his time. I'll go over his keys to success today. Be aggressive but careful. It's the playoffs after all. After all. Know the lines you take. Yeah, you gotta keep practicing those lines. Just basically practice it at that. Defend the bottom, but remember the top. The bottom is crucial because that's where, again, most of the passes happen. Let's see if anyone goes through the middle of the choose line. No one does. And short track racing, stay safe out there. We all know how short track racing goes sometimes. So, anyways, we're going back green here. Let's see how good of a jump Rex gets this time. Not that great of a jump as Terry's gonna be able to stay side by side by him into 2. And he's gonna still stay side by side with him as Loco makes the pass on Cambug. But Cambug's gonna come charging right back up at the inside. He's gonna not clear him, but he's gonna make the pass. There we go. There he clears him for 3rd position. But Para,
it's a beautiful move.
It's a beautiful move, but there's Slew on the back of Para.
Yeah, and that is now Terry who goes down the inside of Rex. And let's just appreciate Cambug's move. We were talking about how great of a driver he gets the cutback on Para, and now the 2 front runners are fighting. Hopefully Cambug's going to be able to sniff up to the position, and Para's also right there to get in the action. So that was something that was interesting. The last time for the caution, we had the 2nd and 3rd car fighting, so they were giving time to the first car of Rex, and now we have Cambug sneaking up the inside, and all 3 of these guys.
There, it's 3 wide! Cambug's not much momentum, so he's going to have to slow down a bit there.
Yeah. So, going into what we were talking about, a lot of these guys, if you're
trying to
Cambug's
oh my gosh. It's getting super tight.
There's a
oh my
lot
gosh,
of
Rex absolutely shunts Terry into the corner. I don't know if that'll be yeah, there's the verbal. I don't know.
So it looks like Cambug's probably going to take the lead off this lap. But if we go to the pack, we can see there's a pack of 4
by the end of this race.
Yeah, there's a pack of 4 forming behind here that are trying to find their way up into the leaders pack. And the more that these guys fight, it's just not helping them at all. We've already established that.
Cambug says verbal. He's going to go inside. No, but he puts the bumper to Rex. Rex is going to be able to slow down still somehow. Terry's gonna give Cambug a little bump here. That'll give Cambug some momentum. He's gonna get the quarter pile, even a little bit of contact there. Just a little kiss, just a little smooch. And now Cambug's gonna be able to get the inside on Rex. Look, here's Terry. Ah, look like he's gonna make a 3 right there in the middle. Force it 3 right. And those contact! Rex is trying to put Terry in the... Rex is trying to put Terry in the pace car this time.
Yeah, that was a really ugly move by Rex there. Terry had the slipstream coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, it's completely came down. It looks like he was gonna try and put Terry in the pace car again.
Yeah, we
wink wink.
and then
Northwood
Terry goes and shoves Cambug.
Yeah, shoves him. And that's gonna allow Rex to get by now. It's 3 wide. And Cambug gonna have to fall back a lot now, as now D1 drivers are battling it out there. But here comes Cambug again.
Oh, so Terry's taking a pretty clean lead. And as we look in the back, let's take a quick second. Para is right behind. He's broken off of that pack for 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And he's really fighting to try to get up here with the front runners.
As Caleb somehow in last. I'm surprised. He hasn't had that good of a position, season, but he should be in last. Anyways, top 3 continued to battle it out very ferociously. It's alternating every single lap is what it feels like. As Rex is going to go inside, he's going to completely send it. No, he touches the apron a little bit. He's going to get a little loose. He's going to get a little jiggly. But he's going to be able to save it. And he's going to be able to exit the corner safely.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck.
You know you could just do the other slash. And you could hide your commands.
I know, that's my bad. I didn't mean to. I accidentally clicked in the chat. Okay, so... as it looks like right now, the points position. K-Dub is automatically eliminated because Keeper, he is sitting 1 point in front of him, so I think he would get that position. Because K-Dub will get 2, and Keeper will get... no, it would be tied, actually. Right? It would be tied. So
I can't do the math now. We'll have to get the logistics off.
So K-Dub and Keeper right now are tied in points. Keeper is sitting back there in 8th.
Oh my gosh, Rex sends it! Wow, somehow keeps that car under control. Sorry.
K-Dub with the switchback now. No, it's okay. K-Dub with the switchback.
Switchback,
it's 3 wide on the front stretch.
Absolutely 3 wide! Someone's gonna die!
It is.
Somehow didn't die, but Rex is in the wall.
No, that was a great play by Cambug. He slows down to take the inside line. Both of them get forced outside.
They're still 3 wide. They're still battling it out.
Yeah, but Cambug has to drop out, as well as Para is really late on the braking. If you watch how he's driving, he's taking the high line, he's late on the brakes, and it's looking to do well for him as he's almost caught up with these front runners.
As Terry, top 4, I should say, just continue to battle it out as Para starts to come into the picture more and more each lap.
It's starting to very much spread out. I don't think that we're gonna have any pits under caution. I think we're actually gonna have green flag pits. Because do we have a comp caution today?
We probably will, but I just don't know when. There's a little bit of contact there between Terry and Rex. Rex is gonna try the inside. I'm sorry, outside. But now he goes to the inside. He's gonna move Terry up a little bit. Like, hey, I'm here, bud. Mwah. Comp caution just announced lap 50 as I say that.
Okay, so comp caution lap 50.
Won't be shocked if drivers start coming down to run the next 10 laps.
Daniel, would you mind going into the VC and trying to ask and find out what their tire and fuel is right now, so we can kind of get an understanding if we're going to get green flag pits? Because I feel like 50 laps would be a stretch, but drivers...
I don't think it would be. Well, I guess then nobody did come down payroll. Who knows? Who knows? They might just make it, but I mean, then again, you could also pit before comp caution, gain position. On the actual caution.
The thing that I'm noticing right now is that it seems very hard to very much pull apart from this pack. We look at Para, we've been talking about him for a while, saying that, oh, he's moving up to the front, but he really isn't. He's making ground, but he's staying the same spot. Because what I was talking about earlier is, when you're in practice, taking your lines with no slipstream is so much different, because you get this slipstream and you're going 5 to 10 miles an hour faster, and you have to brake that much earlier, and now some of them are just getting used to it. So this after the comp caution, it'll very much change the order, and we'll see a lot closer racing. But as of now, we really are just gonna have to see what happens. But I feel like the top 3 are really giving us the best battles, and we're still seeing Cam Bug stick with these Cup Series drivers. He's watching patiently, and he's kind of taking second. He's not trying to stick his nose up too much. Like I said before, the driver profile, he really isn't an aggressive driver. He likes to keep it clean. He's letting these 2 battle it out, which is really smart. Honestly, he's fine with his position right now. He doesn't want to get into anything. He's letting these drivers get the warnings. And yeah, it's working out well for him. He's put himself in a good position. He'll come down pit road. He'll hopefully pray that these 2 kill each other. And I feel like that would be the recipe for success for his win.
Well, recipe for success indeed. Add a little bit of wrecks and cautions into that recipe, and a teaspoon of luck, and you sir got yourself a recipe for a win.
That sounds like a good cake as well, but yeah, that is a recipe for the win.
I heard you could make
feel like
cake pops better than Starbucks with those 2.
Starbucks cake pop? Yes, of course. Okay, so
well, actually, Cam Buggy's actually starting to fall back a little bit. As Rex sends it up the inside again. I swear, these 2 are alternating every single lap. It's getting quite dizzy.
Yeah, it is. So basically, the best line for the overtaking right now looks to be send it up the outside, let the driver take the low line, force them high because no one wants to exit on the low line, and then just glide your way past them.
I like that plan, to be honest.
And we can see that Plasma gets a verbal as he's like that. I feel like that is the plan for Cambug. He's not worrying too much right now, but he's starting to drop back a little bit, which is concerning because these 2 are battling.
Yeah, it's going to be battling all day long. They will not give each other a break. As we see, who is that on the inside? Can he make a pass? No, they're gonna stay side by side. Come now, coming down the front straightaway.
To the line.
Contact.
It's only lap 33, guys. Calm down, calm down. Oh, Rex is in the wall. That might be a problem.
Yeah, it might be.
How do I?
I'm gonna go back to the back of the pack
because he kind of did give up time.
We have the back 4 here. Besides K-Dub and I think that's who is that back there? Who's captain?
Oh, that's Barry.
Barry. So K-Dub and Barry, but there's a 4-pack here with Keeper in the back and Glitch in the front. And so Glitch is really struggling. He has been talking to me a lot about how he feels like it's hard because he gets caught up in a lot of these skirmishes at the back. It happened last week in the ARCA race. He wasn't able to pull out of the pack. He just gets caught up in the fighting, and that's an issue for him. He needs to figure out a way to really pull the pace up because he's a very consistent driver. He doesn't have set tones that he's going to drive at. He doesn't have that ability. He just pushes it all the time, and sometimes he gets caught up in these fests, and now you see he's stuck 5th, but that's definitely not where he wants to be. And as we saw where he qualified, it's definitely not where he should be. So it's interesting after the comp caution. Hopefully he's able to get back on his feet, but right now he is starting to pull away from this pack as he just passed Lou
now
to figure himself out.
It does look like Cool and Trix are going to be battling for quite some time right now as they go down the back straightaway. It looks like Cool with the lead right now as Trix is going to try to go on the inside, but he's losing time to Cool. So Cool will keep the lead coming down the front straightaway. Can Trix somehow get to him? Oh, Trix is slow on the track. He is losing tons of positions as the caution comes out.
Whoa! You're right. I think he's on. I think he's left. He's left. Something's happened to Rex. Rex has logged out. He is not in the game anymore. If you try to watch.
No, he's still in the game. He's still in the game.
I think he joined back.
No, because he joined back and was immediately in that truck. I don't know what happened. He was just slow.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right. What's his username? Maybe
Tristan.
Oh, King Pablo. Yeah, Trix.
I don't.
So something's happened to him.
Yeah.
But
it looked like he was out of fuel for a second, but he was just really slow. And it looks like he's gonna be able to get
we were starting to. Yeah, we were starting to lose our brain cells because no one was making up a single position. They were all kind of standing together. But here we have a guy that shoves Glitch in the back. But so here we have a position. The pits are open. I am gonna predict right now we're gonna have a few drivers that might come down pit lane. If not
and
all
we have
drivers.
a lot of drivers actually.
Basically every driver. But so a lot of people like to speculate since the last RSCRA race that if we have comp cautions, you have 10 laps left. What do? Right? You're trying to think, what are you going to do? There's two ways you can go. You can stay out, you get first into the comp caution, but you got fresh tires right behind you, or you go pit now, but because everyone's pitting, it seems like a very good option to come to pits.
Oh, amazing race off a pit road there.
Yeah, this is looking really ugly. I gotta be honest. It's looking ugly. Terry is riding the wall. Cambug is like, I'm coming by you because you're going slow. And Glitch is like, just let me get first right now. I'll just take it out of your hands. Don't worry. So everyone's pushing everybody. We're gonna be green this time around, and hopefully we get some exciting battles. As I was starting to get really bored. I'm just kidding. I love my job.
I want to show you guys the that race off a pit road there.
Yeah. Go to the replay. How do we even do the replays? Replays are amazing.
A lot of stuff. I'll put it at that.
Okay, yeah, I see. So Glitch is P3. He's made up one position. He's beat Para out of pit road, which is going to be good for him. What's going to be curious now is, do you think these drivers are going to come down pit road to the comp caution? If they don't, I feel like it's a little bit stupid, but you could look at it two ways, right? First, it's 10 laps into the comp caution. You get a strategy, fresh tires, right, get out front, or green this time around, pit now, continue. But because everyone's pitting, it seems like a very good option to come to pit.
Amazing race off a pit.
So Alex comes in. Cambug gets a good start.
Oh my no! Look at Terry! Terry just absolutely amazing start. What the heck? He launched down there like he was the onboard Dragon space shuttle, not space shuttle, a spaceship to the ISS, and he's gone. What happened there?
Yes, he's totally gone. And something that, oh my goodness, Glitch shoves Para. Glitch shoves Para into Rex and just takes third. And they give Rex the warning. What a move!
Oh,
what a move!
There's Lou with the warning. But Terry's absolutely gone. He's attached nitro to that truck, and after an amazing restart, he is P1.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
shoves at the inside of Cambug.
They're tangling up back there.
3-1 coming out forward. They're gonna keep it going.
Here's the crazy racing that I missed. Here's the crazy racing that I missed.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, here goes Para! And comp caution is cancelled. Comp caution is cancelled.
Okay.
You heard
Thank goodness.
Terry has an incredible lead right now, but Cambug is falling behind, and the pack is gaining on Cambug. So that is going to put a lot of pressure on him, but Terry is sailing away.
Yeah, so I feel like we're going to have another Phoenix race just take out Terry's dominance. As we see Glitch just completely dive up the inside. Holy moly, he came at such a bad angle, and he just lost two positions there.
But look who's up there now. Keeper's up there.
He's to the verbal. Yeah, so basically, what happened there, Glitch dives up the inside, gives Keeper a big shunt, but it was actually the Keeper advantage, and Glitch gets a verbal. So Keeper now sitting in P6, and he's already getting pressure from Plasma and Glitch.
Yes.
But yeah, he's struggled this race to find this track, but K-Dub has struggled more, so he's hoping that he can escape it with K-Dub's failures.
Well, here's the thing though, here's the thing we don't realize. If Keeper does finish good and Caleb still is where he's at right now at the end of the race, he might be eliminated actually.
Yeah, so if we do the math right now, so Keeper is in 6th place, so how many points you would get for that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 5? You'd get 5 points, and then K-Dub would get 1. So Keeper would actually be through, and then, no, Keeper would get 4, K-Dub would get 1. So K-Dub, they would actually be tied. Sorry, my maths are not good, even though...
I believe the tiebreaker does go to Caleb, though.
Yeah, K-Dub, because he was able to...
Win Daytona?
Actually, I'm not sure, but I think it would go to keeper due to a higher positioned finish. We'll have to
no,
look at
it goes. The first tiebreaker is the wins in the season.
Oh, Trick sent
Trick
it in on
sends it.
Cambug to take second away.
Whoa, no,
Now
here comes the
Cambug's on
crossover. Here comes the
inside.
crossover.
Oh, side by side, come down the front stretch. Now Cambug really has second.
And they're just bumping and banging back there.
Holy.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Cambug down to the wall. Cambug now in second still as they go. Oh, here comes Trix, and he's not going to complete a pass, but they are probably going to be side by side coming down the front straightaway, and he is there.
Reminder to drivers, verbals are optional for race control, says race control. And it's Cambug. You can be able to look at the side here.
Okay.
The score pedal.
So once again, I would just like to point out, I have horrible predictions, and I talked about how I felt that these drivers were going to start to be able to learn the line with Slipstream, but obviously they're not, because we literally have the same position as before. Terry, Rex, Cambug, then Para at the back. This time it's Lou instead of Glitch, but still, it seems like now I'm eating my words, and we have just found out that Rex, Terry, and Cambug are just very much go drivers. They have obviously found something. As Keeper gets his second out of third warning, that's not going to be good for him. He's going to be on edge because we do not have a comp caution. There is not much time, and there is not any reason that taking a black flag would help you with a comp caution. So.
Now here comes Rex.
Rex
He's getting
is in the
really
wall.
close to Terry right now, going down the back straightaway.
I'm surprised it's
Now
not warning.
he is going to have pressure.
I'm surprised it's not warning. He hit the wall back there, and he
Rex
gained
is
so
on the
much
inside
time.
of Terry. This could be a pass for the lead. Side by side, coming down the front straightaway. Too close to call out the line.
I'm surprised
Rex
Rex did
on
not
the
get
inside.
warned. I'm really surprised Rex did not get warned there.
Oh, there's going to be a crossover move. Now they're battling for first going down the back straightaway, but don't count out Cambug as he is working his way up to first.
So, Cambug, like we said before, he seems to be sitting down and just relaxing himself. He's driven pretty consistently, and they've kind of dropped everyone. So, yeah. Let me go take a look at the back of the pack. I always like to do that because that's usually where I am. Let's take a look at Glitch.
Admits it.
So Glitch is setting P8 right now. He's pressured with K-Dub quite far behind him. Barry, who is back there, but Glitch is really struggling. My prediction today, I really feel bad for him. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, he's not seeming to do well. I think if we look up a bit further down the road,
Sorry to cut you off, Lee, but Cambug looking to make the pass on first here.
Don't count out Terry. He fell back to third.
I mean, these guys have just alternated each lap, and here comes Terry up the inside. He's gonna force it three. Hang on to it, Cambug. Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
Oh, they're 3 wide. This ain't gonna work. He's gonna have to take that momentum down the back stretch.
This is getting too tense for me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I feel like they're using their tire wear way too much, and this is way too early in the race to be doing this.
As you're still battling for first.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's hope this race isn't cursed. A huge mirror in my house just broke.
What?
So yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, so, getting on with the race. What did I miss, guys? How are we doing? Update the new viewers.
We are doing fine. Oh, there's 3 wide coming down the front straightaway. As Rex will be leading this lap. Here comes Terry on the inside of Cambug. Can he make a move for second? No, they're going to be side by side. They're gonna do the crossover move, it looks like.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm like, still,
yeah.
he's still challenging.
But
He's still challenging. Oh, there's 3 wide.
3 wide. Again.
This is on.
Rex leading. Oh, don't make it to be wide in the corner. It's not good. Brock's not able.
Lee, that's not command. It's not command, Lee.
I don't know how to get myself free cam. Whatever.
You have to.
We'll
You
figure it out
have to
later.
have the game in Roblox Studio, but yeah. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
anyways.
Anyways.
Caleb's falling behind.
I'm gonna go into the race comms for 1 second. I'll be back very soon.
Hey Chris, how do I spectate drivers?
Watch, and then your username is Rex. Makes contact with Terry, and they're still pumping and banging onto the front stretch. They're gonna be pumping and banging down the front stretch across the line. Too close to call who led that lap. And they're still pumping and banging all around. Oh, they wrecked! They wreck! A camper bounce in! It's a huge wreck! It's a pile up! Everyone's around!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
And a caution does come out. Now here's the thing. Now that the caution came out, I expect some truck drivers to come down pit road, and this is not what I was expecting from Rex and all of them up front.
I think all of them are coming up the roads just in the VP.
My gosh!
You get first into the comp caution, but you got fresh tires right behind you.
Well,
or you go.
I don't know.
Expecting
Well,
that.
let's skip that. Let's show you guys the replay of that, folks. Across the line, too close to
Oh,
call.
let's see a
who led
replay.
that
I was another VC. I was trying to figure out what's going on.
lap. Let's see. It looks
So,
like
all the
still
drivers,
ringing all
um,
around.
oh,
Rex
they
just went
wrecked!
straight up in the area, all on from there. Everyone just piles in.
Everyone's around!
I mean, across the line, too close to call who led that lap.
Okay. Hey, so basically, the drivers have got
Oh, they
about
wrecked!
59%
They wrecked! A
tires.
camper
I'll
bounce
leave it
in!
at that.
It's a huge
They're probably
wreck!
all
It's a
down.
pile up!
And now
Everyone's around!
Here come the truck drivers coming down pit road as they're gonna make their way down pit road. The 17 truck of Terry, he says his truck's completely fine as he's gonna get Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel. The 95, he says his truck could handle a little much more better. And then we have Cambug, who has a wonderful day so far. He's doing great, and he says he's not gonna make any changes to his truck.
Let's see who gets out here
17's
first,
coming
though.
off pit road.
Who gets out here first? Cambug is gonna lose a lot of positions
Oh
here.
my god.
It's
actually Lou.
It looks like the 95 beats
Looks
everybody
like Lou
off pit
beat
road
everyone out.
as they're gonna foul back up.
And it looks
go
like
green.
the safety car is trying to block Lou from driving down the
I think the
inside
safety
lane.
car's having a little issues.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
think Alex
let's go
is
back to
throwing
that.
himself. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
my
he's just like.
Okay, kids, this is a warning. This is advertising. Do not drink and drive, please. I
Let's go back to that replay one more time. Real quick.
The
We're gonna have one to go to the green. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have one to go
see
to the
here.
green flag, and they're gonna start doubling up here. We're gonna have the 17 on the
And
outside.
right here, Rex.
We're gonna have the 18 on the inside.
Rex just goes up on Terry there, so not much you can do, sadly. Yeah, poor Terry. If I were in that situation, I'd personally get Rex back, but not much you can do there. And Cam just has no time to slow down at all and plows right in.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Now here's the 17's gonna choose the outside lane. Inside of him is gonna be the 95 in turn 3. 5 on the outside. We have the 24 in the row 3 on the inside, and we have the 9 on the outside in row 3. They're gonna double up right now. Oh my goodness.
They are all so anxious to get us on. You can
The
see.
pace car does stay out
Yes.
one more time, though.
And we're gonna add
Keeper
another
gets
lap.
it to the back.
That's a bit weird. I don't know what the reasoning for that. I think he was shoving, but we'll try to
Everyone's
figure that
shoving.
out. Yeah, everyone's shoving everyone.
We're somewhat even.
Oh
here.
my goodness. Yeah. Well, they're doing fine right now. They're gonna choose. They're gonna keep their lines. As the pace truck is in turn 3, we have the 95, 17, 18, and 9 in the first 2 rows. Here they come out of turn 4, and
green,
we are back on the
green.
way here at New Hampshire.
As Rex automatically jumps to the... I thought he was to the back. I thought Rex was to the back during caution. And
3 wide, 95 in the middle, coming out turn 2. They're gonna stay 3 wide, coming down the back straightaway with the 95 just getting the edge. Don't count out Terry though, as he's on the outside of the 95.
Lou still trying to hold that bottom. Still trying to hold it. He's not gonna be able to hold it though. It's Terry.
17's gonna lead that lap.
Trudging on the outside. And now Rex sends it in. And Blue's gonna fall a ways back.
I don't know where this 11 truck came from, but he is having a good day so far.
Yeah, Rex has just found some speed. And I thought he got to the back during caution, but oh my, K-Bug absolutely shuns Para to the wall.
Yeah. Now here comes the 11 of Rex on the inside.
Oh.
He's not clear. 17 was not clear. They're gonna keep it straight.
And they're both in the wall.
Now, can the 11 dive down below the 17? Which he's gonna do? Is he gonna take that momentum? No.
Terry losing a little
yes,
momentum.
they're side by side. Now can 11 get past of Terry in turn 1? Oh.
He's gonna slide back up on him. He's gonna push Terry to the wall. He's gonna squeeze him up there. Here comes Lou. Lou's gonna slow on though. He doesn't want to wreck anyone.
I have a question. Do you guys know what lap that caution was let out with the Terry Rex incident?
62,
60 or 61. Anyways, folks, I think it's time for your
still
favorite.
battling here.
Well, during this battle, what other way to celebrate this battle was to crank it up, huh? Let's crank it up for a little, shall we, boys?
Do it.
Shall we, Lee?
Of course, why not?
Sounds good to me. Let's crank it up here. thank you all for tuning in so much. As you can see, Rex and Dames are still battling it out.
Still battling.
Here on lap 80 of 125.
Now it looks like Terry is struggling a little bit. I think his tire wear is starting to go down faster than we thought it would. But Rex is doing a fantastic job after that pit stop. You know, I really thought Terry had this race.
But Rex is just
getting
finding speed.
wrong.
Yeah, Rex is finding speed. And they're still side by side. He's gonna put Terry, squeeze him up all the way into the wall.
Oh, well, it looks like Terry's gonna send him up and get the bump and run.
Oh my god.
Side by side, going down the back straightaway. Man, they pulled away from the field.
And they're still bumping and banging. This is gonna go on for way too long. Way too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you
now,
said,
Chris,
they completely pulled away. Yes?
Now, Chris, what do you like about this racetrack?
He
turns him!
Oh!
He turns Rex!
He turned him!
He turned Rex!
He turned him! No caution!
What are you playing?
Oh, I'm so like I clipped that.
Man, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some kind of argument or fight after this race, because Rex is not gonna be happy with what just happened.
Not at all. Let's see the replay here, however. See here. Oh, Rex is absolutely setting it up on him. That's kind of seeming like his fault there.
Looks like Terry gave him payback.
Let's see that one more time. Oh, he might have just had the X spike actually and completely turned down. Or I'm sorry, up.
Yeah, it didn't look too intentional there.
Yeah, it didn't.
But brief interruption about the tire update. Doing some calculations, around 1.8 wear per lap. So they pit on lap 60 during the caution, and now they have around 60 tire wear. So we'll definitely be seeing green flag pit stops, and we'll also be seeing some tire wear issues through the corners.
Thank you, the baby, and now I believe we're sending to a quick commercial break here. So you're watching RSN, the home of RSCRA Racing, where Rex is just spun by off the bumper of Terry. We'll be right back after a couple of commercials.
Terry's just dominating.
And also our safety cars for drunk drivers.
Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like with your hot and crispy fries?
Introducing Wendy's new fries. Guaranteed hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. They're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Get to Wendy's and try our new hot and crispy fries for yourself.
You know what? Here's to going for it. And being terrible. Here's to giving it a shot, even though your shot is garbage. To being the queen of the court. Oh, maybe not this court. To feeling the burn, even if there shouldn't be a burn to feel. To trying your best, even though your swing is the worst. Here's to going down way harder than you get back up.
Possibly one more ball.
To giving it your all, even though you kind of suck. But you know what doesn't suck? Ooh. Trying to do something you've never done before. That doesn't suck at all. Not even a little.
day. Them man are doing this thing part time, I'm doing this thing all day. I put in the work all day. I put in the work all day. Look, no, I don't care what you think or say. I put in the work all day. What? I ain't got a 9 to 5. I do music 24 hours a day. It's not 9 to 5. I can't hear what you are trying to say if you ain't on my vibe. I put in the work. Them man are doing this thing part time, now I'm doing this thing all day. I put in the work. Look, no, I don't care what you think or say. I put in the work all day. I put in the work all day.
The Quarter Pound King in the 2 for $6, only at BK.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Oh, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Knocked down in the dirt, yeah. Pushing through all the hurt, yeah. Got blood on my shirt, yeah. Just putting in the work, yeah. Feel it running in my veins, like a runaway train. I'm never backing down, never taking no bow. Can't stop me now. Rising like legends over rivals, champions destined for the title. Last one standing, we're gonna prove it's not where we come from, it's what we came to do. It's what we came to do. It's what we came to do.
Subway has so much new, I couldn't fit it all.
Free forms, 25 days, 25 days, 25 days of Christmas song. Frosty, Grinch, Buzz, and Woody, and the Santa Claus.
So much crazy Christmas, it's a Yuletide marathon.
What's it called?
I forgot.
Free forms, 25 days of Christmas song. 25 days, 25 days, 25 days of just because. What's it called?
I forgot.
Please, somebody make it stop!
Free forms, 25 days of Christmas song.
You guys give up or you're thirsty for more?
I've got an idea.
One.
Howdy y'all, welcome back from New Hampshire Motor Speedway, lap 99.125 here today. And Terry continues to dominate a 4.350 second gap between him and second Para. As before we went to break, we saw Rex get spun there, so I actually want to go back to that. Because I mean, it was just so wow to see, I'll put it at that. But
yeah,
see here, I mean, he just went low, like really, really low. And came back up, and spins. One more
We
time,
have
but
25 to go.
it was just honestly very weird to see from Rex. He doesn't usually race like that, so I don't think it was dirty driving or anything. But
Maybe something went on with his truck.
who knows? Because he was really low when he came up on everyone. So.
He was doing really good, and all of a sudden, like, it's like his truck broke.
Anyways, enough of that. Terry just continues to dominate here. Might actually catch up lap traffic if he's lucky. Not entirely sure about that though.
If there's no caution, then this is gonna be Terry's win.
100%. I mean, Terry. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, K-Dub just crossed the line. I mean, he is gaining on K-Dub.
It appears my Roblox is just closed. So, excuse me 1 second while I try and
oh no.
join back. This is awkward.
Terry still has a nice lead. Para pulled away from the pack. Terry comes out of turn 2.
Okay.
Down the back straightaway. Para is trying to catch up on using the inside lane, but that is not working. Para is gaining on Terry,
but very little. And it's probably a little too late for him to actually catch up to Terry. Unfortunately.
Oh, wow. Para lost tons of time there. I have no idea what's going on with Para.
Actually, he gained some time. Anyways. Terry, continue to dominate. He won a 4 of 125. I would ring him up, but it might mess him up. And the last thing I want to do is someone who's been dominating the whole race, give them up. So, again, I mean, do they have enough fuel actually? Do they have enough fuel to make it to the end?
Now, I don't think they have enough fuel.
Lou just shoves Cam down the inside, but talking about fuel, I feel like they will have enough fuel, but the tire situation is...
Oh, Terry comes in! Terry's in! As soon as he's in, Terry's in! This is gonna be crucial. He needs to have a great stop here. He needs to have a great stop. He gets in smoothly. Now let's see what he could actually do. Can he actually pull off here? Let's see. I assume he won't get that much of Sunoco fuel as Barry also comes in. Terry comes out, Barry comes in.
I think he's thinking, since he pitted, I do believe the R trucks will come down pit road and he'll go right back to the lead.
Yes, here comes Para. Para comes right back in. Para comes in. He's gonna have to have a great stop here, but that leaves Cambug and Lou out to battle for the lead. Para needs to have a great stop here. Barry gets out, and Plasma also comes in. Come on, Para. Get off the pit lane, Para. No, he'll not get out before Terry. He's actually quite a while behind. He's gonna have to make up a lot of ground, it looks like. Terry's brushing against the wall here. Maybe Camba can stretch it. Lou's out of fuel! Oh no, Lou got the pit limiter! Lou got the pit limiter and he comes right back out front traffic! Lou has the pit limiter!
Oh no!
What type of luck? And you might have to stop here.
Oh no! The 95 truck very slow in turn 2.
Yeah, it's guys, it's looking like me in when was that? Phoenix all over again?
But yes, that's Lou that is slow. And caution comes out!
Caution comes out!
Caution comes out! This is crucial!
This is gonna help Terry tons! This will help Terry tons!
Lou does not know that.
Well, it might.
Oh no.
And look where Rex... Oh god, the pace car looks like he's drunk driving again. Look out.
These two guys are unlapping themselves. That's why they're going ahead.
This might. Who does this cycle out to then? Who is gonna take the lead here? I believe it might be Terry.
Go second. Terry second.
Yeah, I believe it will.
Yep.
Glitch.
Well, that fit out perfectly.
Actually,
for Terry.
Glitch is gonna be a Glitch or Kato. Someone's staying. I don't understand. I do believe Barry will get the free pass, which means Rex is either gonna have to take the wave round, risk it, or I don't know actually.
Now, Chris, what did you think about Terry's pit stop? You think his strategy was the best out of everybody's?
I think coming in early. I think since he's the first one, everyone came down behind him, which meant that everyone's technically gonna try and cycle out behind him. It looked like so. I agree with his pit strategy, but now he kind of Statistically, he's on old tires, but in my opinion, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. Maybe 3-4% difference on tires, not that much.
Yeah.
So I have a question here. Is Glitch legitimate P2 right now, or is he on older tire?
I think he's P1 on old tires, though, on old tires. But pits are open. Let's see who comes in, who stays out. This is gonna give Keeper.
Glitch is on old tires. He's gonna be more firmer.
This is gonna be Keeper's chance, however.
Whoa! Only one driver coming down.
Oh, I believe everyone else has actually pitted, though, is the issue.
Yeah.
Everyone else has pitted, I think, so. As they appear to be doubling up already.
And as you said before, so Keeper is sitting right now in P8, and this is his one and only chance to kind of make this up. Everyone has fresh tires, but he needs to gain 2 positions off of the start.
2 positions, and he'll... I don't know, because Caleb is still sitting there in last, and he might even get passed up by Lulu. So who knows?
Now, what do you guys expect from this restart with Rex and Terry in the front 2?
Chaos. Straight out
do
chaos.
Do you think there will be putting each other in the wall?
Oh,
or do you think
in the
be...
wall? Pear and Cambuck are in the wall.
Oh my! Everybody's drunk driving today.
Good.
It looks like Terry's gonna choose the inside, and Rex will choose the outside. Now, what do you think, and who will get the lead?
I have to go with off the restart here, Terry. Excuse me, Terry has gotten some great restarts so far, so I only have to assume that Terry's gonna be able to get another great restart here with Tricks in front of him.
Yeah, and they're gonna add a caution lap. It looks like
they're probably going to choose this time. I'd have to assume.
Okay, so on this restart, let's watch for Campa. He's looking really feisty at the end here. He's been pushed around, and now him and Para are really battling it out. So I feel like he's going to make a big move off of Para off the start, as well as, obviously, we're talking about Terry and a Keeper. Both of them, 3 drivers.
Here we go, 11 on the outside.
Oh, Keeper drives through the cone!
Right
Keeper drives through the cone! That'll be a to the back if they saw it! Yes, it will!
Yes, it is. Well, here we go. 11, 17, 18, and 5.
Never mind, we're not going.
They make up the first 2 rows. Back in row 3, we have the 5 and 27. Don't count those guys out. The row 4, good luck to you guys.
Five rows, 2 cars each. 10 cars of chaos about to be unleashed here with 11
and don't be
10 to go at the line.
Don't be surprised if we have an overtime.
Any last remarks, boys?
I'm going to talk about it real quick. I think it's going to be a wreck fest. 10 laps left. The drivers trying to take the win away from the top 3 drivers.
You're probably right. They're all anxious already. Here we go. We're going green again. Here we get the horrible restart. It's 3-1 for second, and Rex is launched off. They all send it into the corner, and they're all done. Everyone's wrecking. Huge wreck. They're wrecking.
It's down the inside of
huge wreck. Caution
comes out.
Caution comes back out.
This is gonna be chaos to the finish. We might have an overtime.
I was 0-3 for all my predictions today, but I think I finally got one spot on. That was a whole wreck fest right there. We had glitches on the inside, Arab boots, Gooch rush into the wall.
I was not expecting this.
Wow. That's all I had to say. Wow.
All I have to say is I feel like Keeper is praying right now because he got a blessing in disguise sending that to the back as he avoided all that, and all those drivers got sent to the back, and now he's doing a pretty nice job. He's sitting where is he? P5. So if I'm Keeper right now, I'd be happy I got sent to the back.
Here we go, they're double filed up again. Green flag.
Green flag again. This time Rex gets a great start. And they're all gonna still send it in there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, 4 wide. Oh.
4 wide the back, keeper loses out.
Terry's up to 3rd.
Oh, they're bumming and banging still back there. This is probably
Ambug's looking to peek his nose down the inside of Terry right now, though.
3 wide
they're
for
going 3 wide on the
second.
This is what Rex wants right now. He wants them to battle. He wants them to keep losing time. However, who knows if it'll go out Rex's way. Kamba, he's gonna go to the inside of Terry. This will be the pass for second. If he's able to make it, he's not gonna be able to make it. He's gonna be side by side here now. Terry's gonna get a push. Terry's gonna get a push. He's gonna be able to get momentum on the front, down the backstretch. He's not able to get to the bumper. He's gonna make a lot of time up here. However, let's see if he's gonna get a good exit though. He slides up the track. He's gonna lose a lot of momentum here. He's gonna be able to get a slipstream of Rex here. However, down the front stretch across the line, it's Rex about 3-1-3. Thousandth of a second in front of him.
33 40 auction house is.
As anyways, Terry is still trying to hunt down Rex. 6 to go, 5 to go at the line here shortly. And boy, oh boy,
Don't be
chaos.
surprised if you dive bombs. Oh, Lemon's in the wall.
Oh, Rex is in the wall. He's gonna come back down Terry. Is Terry gonna be able to count on him? No, he does not. He somehow saves it off the wall. He loses time though, so the officials are probably not asking him to give up the position. But Kamba battling back there for 3rd. Probably realizes his chances are up for the win.
They're pulling away. The top 2 are pulling away. It's going to be between Terry and Rex.
And as it stands right now, it looks like Keeper will be out of the playoffs. Keeper will be out of the playoffs as it stands right now.
Terry really late in that gas. He's going to have to go very low in the corners to catch up to Rex.
He's trying this. Hitting Rex's line here, looks like. Not
He's very late in the gas.
Rex is in the wall! Rex is in the wall! It's a Phoenix 2.0! They're gonna have to ask him to give out time. Surely, they have to ask him to give out time on that. They have to.
2 to go at the line. Rex still at the caution! We're gonna have an overtime!
We're gonna have an overtime! Who is that?
Oh my goodness, this keeps getting better and better.
That's Glitch! Glitch Rex, it looks like.
What do you think is going through Rex's mind right now?
Aw, screw this league.
Terry's like, oh, thank God. Oh man, this is gonna be a death match.
Pits are open for any takers. Daniel, what do you think is gonna happen here? Anyone take?
I don't think any of them in the top 5 are gonna pit. They are gonna go for it. Terry chooses the outside. The 5 and 11 are on the inside.
Let's see. Does anyone decide to go pit? Does anyone pit?
I don't think anyone will pit. Maybe the back drivers.
Oh, Rex! Rex fakes it!
Rex fakes it.
Looks like Glitch is gonna go in.
Here comes one truck down pit road.
Oh, green flag though. What? No, caution. Caution. I was surprised. I didn't understand.
I was like, why is there a truck coming down pit road from going green?
Yeah, I mean it said pits open down there.
Oh! The pace truck slams 11.
Let's go down the joint race car and see how it's going.
Terry is.
Last time I pit, so I need to go in and pit for more fuel because it didn't give me fuel last time.
Sounds like choosing. The pits were open. What are you talking about?
Can you slow down, Terry, so I can get there?
I never told you guys to choose. Why are you guys just doing things without me telling you what to do? I never said choose. I never said we were going green. Like.
For 27k of space, like we are not racing.
You can choose this time.
Alright, I'll just.
So, a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Joint race cars.
I really thought they were going to go green that time, but they added another caution lap. I have no idea what's going on. But
the pace truck went down pit road, and I was like, wait, we're going green?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're choosing
they
this
are gonna
time.
Choose, yes, 11's on the outside, 17's on the inside. This could be it for the race win, unless we go into another overtime attempt.
Wait, look who's up there in 4th. Caleb's in 4th.
Yeah, don't count him out. Boys and girls, this is the moment we all been waiting for. Overtime presented by
Oh,
Credit One
Rex
Bank.
gets a huge jump. That is really big. Oh, they're wrecking back there. Huge wreck.
They're saving up.
Let's keep her
Let's
around.
bring out the caution.
Caution's back out.
Comes out.
Second
We're gonna have a
overtime.
second overtime attempt. Man, now they're gonna really have to pit if they are gonna use their tire wear under cautions. This is not looking good. Chris, do you believe we will have another overtime attempt, or will this overtime be the finished overtime?
I can't believe anything right now. My mind is not straight. Wow. Wow.
Look at this.
Looks like they already chose. Looks like they already chose. We're doubling up again. Terrace getting a better jump here.
Green, white, checkered. Let's try this
again. This is overtime number 2. Let's try this again. We're back green.
Don't count out Terry on that inside.
They wreck again!
Goes up high.
They keep it straight! Rex goes high! Terry goes low!
Now Terry's gonna have to block one of these two. I suggest going to the inside.
I suggest that too. He's gonna stick the inside. Terry's gonna push Rex out the track. Here comes Para. He's gotta get to the bumper. We're going 2 to go here. Lap 130 and 31 racing 125. Here comes Rex to the inside. He's gotta get a shot somewhere. No, he does not.
5 goes high. 17 still out front. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 5. He's gonna get a huge run coming into turn 3. I suggest he goes to his inside.
Let's see, Rex goes high. However, he's gonna get to run off the corner though.
Here they come
Terry
out.
needs to get a block on this.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Terry, who had
in the back.
Incredible race here at New Hampshire. Now he's just reaching the point. Can he finish it off here today at New Hampshire? As they're battling for second.
They're still battling. Does someone send it in?
They're gonna have to send it in.
Rex sends it in! He sends it to the inside! He pushes Terry up high to the outside! Terry's in the wall!
Coming down to the wire!
Here we go, to the wire! It's Terry! The young boy from Michigan! In the 17 car! Dave's advances! Keeper! No! Keeper's in 4th! But it looks like Caleb came 6th! Terry! Oh my god! Dave's advances! Keeper is eliminated! I can't believe the finish!
Oh my goodness, Keeper got 4th place. Is that true?
This has been the best race I ever seen in RSN history.
I cannot believe what I just saw and I did not clip it.
I really thought Rex had that. I thought it would
Someone
come down to
clip
a
that in the
finish.
chat right now. Someone better clip it.
Me glitch.
Wow. Terry's 2nd playoff as not even a truck driver, so big ups to him. As well as Keeper, he's gonna go to sleep now, not at the wheel, but yeah. Good night, everyone. I have to go eat some pizza.
Have fun, Lee. Don't worry about it. Let's bring Terry in immediately. E.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
What's up? Your win.
Wait. Is this...
Wow. Yes, this is the booth, boys. Don't worry. This is Chris.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Terry, congrats! You win again, finally. After a off-season from D2, you're bringing Dames back to victory lane after Dover. How does it feel?
It's good. It's weird to go from super upset to kind of happy because, I mean, when that caution came out, when I was leading like pretty good, I was blowing steam.
Yeah, we had suggested that you were probably ticked off back
I had
there.
just hit and it was like, thought it was over, but yeah, I guess, yeah. 2 in a row.
Terry, you came in this race. What did you qualify? P3?
4th, I think.
P4. Come out here a P1 finish. Terry, I asked to set every single win there. Did you expect to win tonight?
I knew that obviously I had momentum from Phoenix. This track's actually kind of similar to Phoenix, especially turn 2 in Phoenix. So I guess it was like that every time, but I don't know. It was close. Everyone was kind of close together. It was kind of hard to get away from everyone, but I don't know. I guess I kind of expected to win. Well, maybe not win, but at least do pretty good. But obviously, no one's ever been to this track before, so it's kind of a first time for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, Terry.
Well,
you
you have done a fantastic job.
Oh, let's talk about this, huh?
Hello?
Hello? What happened?
I don't know. Anyway,
Leggings?
I don't even know anymore. It might have been weird today. Anyways, Terry, so Dover, you robbed Cambuk of the win, and then was king. So speaking of Cambuk, did you feel like he was your greatest competition today, or was it Rex?
Oh, definitely. He was there, but I think Rex was definitely, well, you said other than Rex, didn't you? I don't know. I think him and Para were kind of like both there, kind of contending with me, but I don't know. At the start, Cambug was definitely he was definitely looking. So
it's now. It looks like you're doing a backwards Polish lap. I don't even.
Yeah. Well, Terry, I just want to say congratulations, man, on advancing to the next round of the playoffs. I can't wait to see you in the next race.
Well, the thing about that, Daniel, is that the next race for Terry is probably most likely not until Daytona, as you've just hit an invisible player and you're dead.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Terry, congrats, man. Another win. Another day, another win, I should say. It feels like you're getting these wins every single race now. I mean, you certainly hit a hot streak, man. And
yeah, after Michigan and D2, it really just picked up.
So yeah, congrats, man. You're on fire, man.
Thanks.
So congrats, Terry. Go do your wall ride burnout. Oh my gosh. The fastest speeds ever at New Hampshire.
160 on that turn.
Yes.
Oh, what's your speed right now?
170.
Oh my gosh, the fastest lap. Hopefully they have the timing board, because hopefully you're not ruining.
Ought to be a record right here.
Anyways, Terry, we're gonna go let you celebrate today, Terry.
Alright, thanks.
Congrats. I want to bring in. Is he still here?
Who do we want to bring in?
So I want to bring in Cambuk. Cambuk, hola.
Cambuk.
Hey, Cambuk. So you were up there, man. You were fast today, and like I mean really fast. So probably not the position you wanted to finish, but the position you got. P3 or. Wait, no,
nope.
not even.
I got P9.
Yeah, you fell back actually.
Penske's. I know Penske's against me because they were all working against me on me.
Oh, whoa! So Cambuk coming out here, firing shots. So yeah, Cambuk, we have seen Terry take that win away from you at Dover. Now he takes the win away from you again. So you are picked to win today again, and you keep failing me, Cambuk. We keep saying you're gonna win, and then this happens. Come on, man.
Well,
Stop slacking on us.
After lap 50, the 9, the 95, and the 9 car just went against me.
Yeah, it did really see you were actually working alone out there today. Your teammates were somewhat nowhere to be seen. K-Dub was just barely noticeable in the picture as someone's blown up.
I was hoping I would get behind Terry on the final lap because I wanted to pull a Dover.
That would have been funny to see.
That was my entire plan this race because it was the perfect track to do it. I was a fast car. Thought I could get behind and pull Dover.
It certainly was gonna feel special if you were to finally catch back up there, but instead you're not able to make the pass.
I can't tell Plasma's trying to talk to me because he's just following me.
I think he's your paparazzi. I'm not entirely sure. But Cambuk, so coming this race, qualified P2. That was very impressive to me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's when I knew I thought you were gonna win. But Sally not able to pull it off, and then a bunch of cautions come out, force overtime. Like, oh, this is Cambo's chance. He's gonna catch back up there. But
No, the overtime
in
screwed him up.
fact, you just fell behind on these restarts. It was like
I was fine with being third and fourth, but when the overtimes came out, I knew I was gonna be screwed because everybody's coming back up.
Yeah, you weren't the strongest on restarts today. I'll put it on that. You really were falling behind a lot on restarts, so they weren't your strengths today.
I didn't know which line to start in.
You were better on the long runs, 100%.
Yes, I'm better long runs. I'm faster in the turns, but I'm slow on exits.
Yeah, that's something we also noticed today. You were very slow on exits, as looks like Trix. I believe Trix rolled that lap actually. I'm not totally sure, but yeah. So Sally, unfortunately, you're not able to pick up the win for TRGL today. But hey, you should be proud of yourself. Not Sally, not the finish, but we were basically the whole race. So congrats on that, man. I'm gonna let you figure it out for next race, and hopefully.
You know what track are we at next week?
Next week, let me.
Or what track are we at next?
Richmond. Yikes.
Great. That sounds fun.
Are you good at road courses?
Yeah.
Because they told me road course is the elimination round of 6.
For the gen testing last night, I didn't do bad when they were doing little test races.
Anyways, so Cambo, thank you so much, man. We were proud of you for the first bit of the race, and then you failed us again and again and again and again. But
yeah, I know.
It's all right, man. You go out there and better luck next week, right?
I didn't win for you guys.
Yeah, you were okay today, right? We'll put it at that. So, thank you, Cambug, and good luck for next races.
Thank you.
Anyone you want to interview, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm gonna interview. Let's interview. Let's interview Josh.
Josh, he didn't. But, why? He didn't drive today.
No, not Josh. My bad. What's the guy's name? Not the 9, the 95. I meant.
Okay, Lou. We'll interview Lou.
Let's interview Lou.
Lou.
Hey, Lou. It's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
Lou.
Hi,
so
now, it looked like you were struggling out there today. What could have been better?
Yeah, I wasn't struggling actually. So, let me explain.
Let me explain. I got a whole story for this.
Basically, I was running top 5. I think I had a chance to get 3rd place, but the god dang 18 car forced me into the pit road limiter, and I was slow, and I think Rex was also slow because of some kind of incident, and so that's why the caution came out. And so then, on the ensuing restart, just all-out chaos happens. And then, at the end, I think I had a good shot to win the race until the 18 car sent it. So in turn 4, I kind of shoved him up the racetrack to get the position back, but he kind of ruined our race, like, entirely. I think we had a chance to get a good finish. It's just annoying.
Yeah. So, what do you plan on winning next race?
I plan on getting some kind of revenge on him. I mean, I'm not gonna wreck him.
I'm sorry, on the what car? On the what car?
The 18 car, KM Bug.
Man!
KM Bug.
He's our favorite, man. You can't do that.
No, I'm not gonna wreck him.
Can do what drivers want.
Let me just say that tonight has definitely changed how I'm gonna race him in the future. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
Don't
man,
wreck it,
Kimbo better
please.
watch
We love
out.
KM Bug,
Are you
man.
guys are you guys gonna become rivals if this keeps happening?
I mean, I don't know.
Is that what it's boiling to?
I'm not the biggest fan of the team he's on. I mean, Xander took me out at Michigan. He was subbing for the 27 car, and he's a teammate of the 18. So that's multiple races ruined by
you just hate
drivers.
You just dislike TRGL in general.
I mean, it's annoying.
Dog, you hearing this, dog?
The same drivers always screw me over. It's so annoying. So annoying. God.
Lou, so definitely not the finish you wanted, but you kind of started to show some strength in the end, but ultimately not enough. What are you willing to improve on for next race, or do you think you did all out perfect today?
I did not do perfect. I'll be the first one to say that.
I would give
I think
you a 70%.
I was really struggling on old tires, and I think like I lost a lot of time on old tires. I think on fresh tires I'm always really good. Like that's been a trend for every single race I've been in. Like fresh tires, I'm just flying, but then on old tires I'm losing spots. So I gotta work on my grip or my driving under like harsher conditions, you know. But it's just older tires are bound to kind of, you know, slow you down. I just gotta get more used to it. That's really the only adjustment I wanted to make.
Well,
Alright.
Thank you, Lou. We appreciate the interview. Hopefully you could go back out there at Richmond, I just figured out.
Oh, Richmond. Oh, boy.
Richmond, and then the elimination.
You thought this race was bad, you're in for a treat.
And you're not in the playoffs, however, you are still probably going to be able to race at the Daytona Road Course for elimination race of 6.
Oh, I'm looking forward to racing there, since I think I've done some practice at that course and I've done pretty well, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Well, hopefully that practice pays
We
off.
can't wait to see you.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you, Lou. We appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for joining us.
Alright, thank you.
Well, ladies and gents, I think that'll do it for us here actually today.
Yes, it will.
If you haven't already, I don't usually ask for followers on the channel, but go ahead, why don't you follow us here on the RSCRA, support us, whatever you need to do today. Because if you want to keep watching races like this, I suggest you hit that follow button.
And subscribe.
Turn notifications on, of course. And maybe we'll get donations running up one day. Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. Thank you so much. So much for tuning in. Again, the Michigan boy wins it today. And yes, Zaki, I am the announcer. I am the commentator today. Followed along by Zaki. Not Zaki, what? Followed along by Daniel. And earlier Lee had to go, sadly. Well, thank you all so much for watching today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, hit that follow button. Free shout out for Zaki. Hit that follow button. Make sure you keep us here, because tomorrow another doubleheader. The Wheel-In series goes right
Modified.
back. Yeah, Modified goes right back at it. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll be able to get to see Daniel in action tomorrow.
You might as well, but if not, I'll be in the booth once again with my great colleague Chris.
One day, the ARCA goes back racing tomorrow, at the Milwaukee Mile, folks. Let me read out actually the final. I'm sorry, that's the modified series. Excuse me. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in today, folks. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you follow, and good night, everyone. We'll see you back here right again tomorrow.
Hey, everybody.
Someone can free ride behind him! Ride up the track!
We're alive, but we're safe! Full slide down.
He puts the 11 car into the wall here.
Oh, you're wrecking me!
Well, why you put a lead lap away? Let him
Went back clean over the...
All hats have broken loose here.